Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and we got another 10 Car Tuesday episode, and this one's going to be sweet. So let's get right into it. This is, excuse me, the Revell Lowrider Magazine series. So Revell Lowriders. These are pretty desirable cars. They're pretty awesome. I got a smoking deal on these ones. They all have pretty bad cards that were water damaged. I'm hoping all the cars are intact, but I got 2 episodes worth of these to show you, and I think we'll do them 2 weeks in a row. So this is going to be the first week of it, and then stay tuned. If you like these, check out next week, and we should have 10 more vehicles for you. So let's start with this one right here. This is a 58 Chevy Impala. Very cool. So these cars are pretty neat. They're from Revell. They came out, at least this one is copyright date 2004. So I don't know a whole lot about them, but we're going to just kind of look at each one of these castings, and we'll kind of have to go kind of fast just because there's some articulating parts on some of these, and it's a lot to look at. So this one's got an opening hood and to reveal the engine detail in there, which looks great. This one is a plastic base. I think most of these are plastic bases. This one doesn't have any articulating axles. Some of these things do. Very nice though, 2-tone interior. You got those gold wheels that look really good. The tires are kind of it's a hard rubber, but they are rubber 2-piece wheels, and I really like this. It looks really good. Now, I don't know for sure, and someone will probably let me know, but these, I believe, are made to replicate actual people's vehicles. Or at least they're inspired by it for sure. I don't know if they're actual people's vehicles. They are basically 1/64 scale. They've got to be somewhat close. And this first one looks like it survived the wet package pretty well. So that's car number 1, and we've got a lot more to look at. So this next one, I've got 2 variations of this casting. This is the 39 Chevy Sedan Delivery. These ones, this Revell presents Lowrider Magazine. These came in, you can see what issue it looks like. So that's pretty cool. So I'm guessing that's what issue the car might have been featured in. I don't really know for sure. So this is the 39 Sedan Delivery. These clamshell packages. This is also a copyright date 2004, so not really sure on that. Let's take a look at this one. Let's get it out. I pre-cut the packaging, of course. And let's bend this down so we can see the car. Maybe zoom in just a little bit. And let's take a look at it. So this one's pretty neat. I don't see any moving articulating parts on this vehicle. It's a little bit of water damage there in the casting, but it looks like that will just rub right off. I could take a microfiber cloth and probably clean that up a little bit. Might even be hard to see on camera here. But it is pretty cool. So this one, again, we got plastic base. It's metal body. No opening parts on this one as far as I can tell so far. And it's got these sweet gold wheels on rubber tires. It does roll. It is very low to the ground, but it does roll. And let's see here. That was the 39 Delivery, and I think I've got one more of these to look at. Now that I'm looking at this, well, yeah, does not open. All right, so let's take a look at this one. 39 Chevy Sedan Delivery. This one's from issue number 39. This is from the Bomb series, whatever that means. Of course, that came off very well. Sorry about that. Okay, pretty good looking. I don't think I like it as much as the blue one that we just looked at. Again, no opening features. Again, plastic base, metal body, rubber tires. It's riding real low to the ground. This one rolls, but it's got like some sort of bump in the tire or whatever that's making it sound like that. Pretty cool little piece though. Yellow rose. Sweet car, or I guess truck sort of thing. All right, so there's those three, and then we'll keep her going here. This one's kind of an oddball one. This is also from the Bomb series. This is a 47 Chevy Sedan, issue number 61. Oh man, these blisters are like fall right off of these cards. And like I said, you don't have to feel bad about opening these because the cards are literally gross. They're mildewy. But it looks like the cars are coming out okay. This one has lensed inserts for headlights. It's pretty cool. The design is kind of neat, but not really my style. This one also, of course, plastic base. These are screwed together. It's a roller. Metal body. It looks okay. No opening features, it looks like, on this one, but it does have those lens details in the front, which is kind of neat. And overall, that's kind of a cool one for car number 4. That's the only variation of that one I have. And then this one looks like it's really cool. So this is the 81 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. And who doesn't like a Caddy Coupe de Ville? This one's got positionable axles and an opening trunk. And it is from issue number 122. Go ahead and pull it out here. So these definitely did okay with the wet conditions because of these back inserts on here. So I think that protected the casting pretty well, having those in there. All right, so this one's got the articulating axles, and it also has this opening trunk. And then the opening trunk, you can see there, big cad. And no opening hood, so no engine reveal, but we got lens details up front for the headlights. We got details all around, low style on the back. This one looks really cool. And again, we got the articulating axle. So the axle pops in and out. I just want to be careful with it because I'm just going to push it all the way in first. So there you go. That's it, just sitting there on the ground. Really cool. Looks like it's got a tire that's falling off, which I could probably fix that. And I think, yep, this axle pops out. You really got to force it though, and I don't want to risk wrecking these. That tire's going to need some help on this side. As you can see, the tires are actually, from the back, they're actually wrapped around. They go all the way into the axle basically. So I can monkey with that off camera. I don't need to waste time on it right now. But there you go. The axles move up and down. Looks like they just pop up a little bit. And since it's plastic and it's plastic base, it does have a little bit of spring to it. Again, I don't want to break these. These things are too cool. And I'm going to leave most of them in just... It does have a little suspension in the axles down for display. So really cool car. That one's definitely a favorite. I like that one a lot. All right, so moving on, we've got the 1977 Chevy Monte Carlo. This one also has the positionable axles and the opening trunk. This is from issue 147. How easy that comes off. This one's kind of grimy in here. There it is. There's your, I think that's air compressors right in the back there, and extra batteries to control the suspension. I don't know much about lowriders or about air suspension or any of that, but I know it takes some extra battery power to run those compressors. All right, so it's got an opening trunk. Let's go ahead and close it. Closes nice and tight. That is very awesome. And then, of course, it's got the articulating axles, positionable axles. Let's go ahead. Ooh, this one comes up easy. So there it is, both axles up. And then there it is, both axles down. Really cool, really nice looking. This one does not have the lens detail in the front, but the front bumper grill and stuff like that is all a separate inserted piece. So these all are a plastic base we're getting here and metal body. They do feel somewhat substantial. They don't feel really fragile by any means. So they are pretty cool. I definitely dig them. I would have never really picked these up had I not just come across this and kind of got lucky with it, and ended up picking these up. But I wasn't really seeking them out, but I am glad now to have a collection of them. And I really do like them actually quite a bit so far, so I'm definitely going to be keeping them in the collection. All right, so this next one is the 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo Just Clownin'. This one's also got the axles, the opening trunk. This is from issue 17. That's a cool one. I do like the paint job on this one. That's pretty sweet. Jester mask. And there you go. You got that same detail in the back. Too low. Got your articulating axles. Go ahead and just push this one down. This tire's got some issues here, but I should be able to fix it off camera. Back one's got a little bit of issue too. Again, not a big deal. Should be able to fix it. Just don't need to spend time on it here. This makes me nervous pulling this axle out, and I'm just not going to do it. It's not worth it. Because if it breaks, well, if it breaks, I guess it'll just be permanently in the down position, which is not terrible. But here, I guess if I push on it, no, that's as far as I'm going to take it. But it is cool. They kind of have suspension too. This one also has a two-tone interior that looks nice. It's got purple and pink. Gold wheels. Just a cool looking die-cast automobile. So I definitely dig that. All right, so we are at 7 that we've seen. We've got 3 more to go. Here's another 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo. This also has the positioning axles, the opening trunk. This one, what issue? This one is issue 180. Go ahead and take a look at it. Pretty nice. I like it. I like the color of it. It's kind of got a copper tone to it, and it looks good with the copper and gold. So again, this one's going to have an opening trunk with gold in there. That looks sweet. It's got a gold interior. Again, it's got the positionable axles. I'm just going to pop that one down. And it looks pretty cool. Again, we have a little bit of tire issue there where it's coming off of the rim. And I'm just not going to spend time here fixing it, but I'm sure it's fixable. That one's pretty sweet. Which one do you like better? Which one? I think in real life I would rather drive that one. This is a little too wacky. But they are both pretty cool for sure. I think out of all these so far, though, that one's my fave. Alright, so let's carry on. We've got 2 more to look at. Here's another Buick. This is a 1971 Buick Riviera from issue 37. Again, it's got the exclusive adjustable axles in the opening trunk. This one is really cool. This one also has the two-tone interior, which looks nice. And let's see here. It's got the opening trunk, so you can see the workings in the back there. And then again, the same type of axle stuff. We got that plastic base. I'm just going to push in this one. They kind of snap into place, and then they have a little bit of suspension. I like that they have a little bit of suspension. That is actually a really cool thing. This one doesn't look like it's going in all the way. I think it should click in one more time. But it doesn't want to click in. And then this should be able to come out. That came out pretty easy. So there you go. It's a pretty cool one. Wish I could get this one to go in all the way. With some playing with it, I'm sure I'll be able to get it. And again, don't need to spend your time on it. But this one's pretty cool. I do dig it. The colors are okay. The design is okay. I like the casting, though. It's the only variation of this I have. And to tell you the truth, I don't know how many different lowriders they came out with. I have no clue. Now that I've got like 20, I think 22 of these castings total. So 2 10-car Tuesdays, and then I also had 2 that I showed in the original video when I got these. 2 that I opened then, or maybe 3. But yeah, so I have like 23 of them now, so I wouldn't mind, I don't know, almost going after a full set. I know that's going to be kind of tough to do, but you just don't come across these too often. And occasionally when you do, people are asking a lot of money for these, which is probably too much for really what they are. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you think of these. Wish I could get that axle to just pop in. It's supposed to look like that. So, really cool. And then lastly, we have this one here. This is a 63 Chevy Impala, which is going to be kind of a foreshadowing of the next episode, because the next episode of this 10-car Tuesday is going to be more of these lowriders, and I'm pretty sure they are all Impalas. So really cool. This is from issue number 35. And let's take a look at it. So if you don't like Impalas, the next episode's probably not going to really be something for you. The nice thing, too, if I really need to fix these, they have a screw-on base, so I could always take the casting apart, monkey with it, and then put it back together, which is kind of the nice thing about having a base that is screwed on. So again, opening trunk, and the trunk closes quite nicely. That's very good. Again, it's got the articulating axles. Again, it's a metal body on a plastic base. There you go. Back in a normal position. Well, maybe I spoke too soon about the trunk. It's got quite a bit of a gap right here that you can see, which I don't think that's fixable. That's just how the tooling is. But still pretty darn cool. So it looks like a lot of these have that same California too low license plate. Pretty awesome, though. Two-tone interior on this one as well. You can see that in there. It is black and pink. That is very cool looking. All right, so I'm a fan of these. I think they're really neat. It's definitely just a unique kind of collection within my collection. So I was pretty stoked on getting these. All right, so that's going to be it for this one, guys. Let me know which one of these cars you thought was the coolest one to look at. For me, actually, it's probably a toss. I really like the look of this one. I think this one looks great, even though it doesn't have like the majority of the articulating features. This Cadillac, though, definitely takes the cake for me. And I think if we had to pick like a third place one, maybe, I would probably go with this one right here. So there you go. That's what I think. But I don't know. They're all definitely neat in their own way. So nothing wrong with these. I think they're really cool. They're a cool thing to collect. So if you like these lowriders, hopefully you like this video. And if you didn't, hopefully you discovered them and think they're cool. But yeah, so Revell makes some pretty interesting 1/64 scale diecast. I don't think they really make anything currently, but they did make quite a few different things. Lowriders weren't the only thing that they made. I think I've got like a Volkswagen Beetle from some other series. They've made a few different things. So best way to come across them, I mean, yeah, you can search on eBay for these, but you kind of got to just get lucky at like a car show or, you know, some sort of other secondhand market where it's not going to have like the crazy eBay thing going on. So yeah, that's my opinion. All right, or my advice. Anyway, so check out my 10-Car Tuesday playlist for these. Also, you can visit my sponsor, MassCarDisplays.com. where you can get 10% off of your order by using the promo code CHAMPION. And by the way, the MASCAR displays would fit these castings, and not a lot of displays would fit, especially this Riviera. I don't even think a Carney display would be able to fit this Riviera in it. So just some food for thought there. All right, so thank you very much, and have a great day.